Well, I'm back out here doing my thing again. I feel funny when I'm toting a big camera. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I feel. Can y'all put in the comment section and tell me why I feel like that or whatever? Now, this channel here is gonna be strictly me talking about things relating to. I don't know how to even actually throw the words. I mean, put the words in there. Mm, Billionaire. Um, you know, being successful. I'll come up with something. I'll come up with something. Yeah, I definitely will come up with something. Yeah, yeah, I definitely come up with something. I'm trying to think of something that I can actually come up with. Yeah, I'll think of something. I don't know. I'm just in the process of thinking right now. But I'll come up with something that I can actually. Yeah, I'll think of something. Think of something I can come up with. Yeah. I guess, hold on. I guess I'll just walk out here. It's boring around here though, man. It ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just chilling. Now, my most important topics, my other topics and stuff, I'm gonna talk about them on like my serious matters and stuff, like serious conversations or whatever. I'm gonna talk about them on my other channel blogs or whatever, Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna talk about them on my other channel blogs. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about them on my other channel blog. Right now, I'm just lost for words. I like it's like I put myself on the spot. What I'm gonna do. Maybe I can get some good ideas because most of the time I go and I watch other bloggers and stuff like that. Maybe I'll just continue to just watch other bloggers, and maybe what it is not that I'm dumb or nothing like that. It's probably that I don't really have nothing to actually talk about right now. But no, I'm not going to even say that on this channel because I'm using this channel for a specific purpose. Like I said, I'm keeping all my content separate. If I'm talking about one thing on this account, then I'm not going to talk about what I've been talking about on the other account, then bring it and put it over here and mix it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to mix what I'm doing. I'm going to try to separate everything and go from there. That's what I do. Yeah, I think that's what I do. I go from there. So, okay, hold on. Oh, sorry. I end up getting the car anyway, even though I didn't want to get it. All right, people. That's all I got to say for right now. Peace and love to all of my people of color out there. The video just wasn't funny, wasn't interesting. I didn't have nothing to talk about. So I guess the video I did, I have to admit, it wasn't nothing, wasn't doing nothing, just talking. Didn't have nothing to talk about. I'm boring, as you can see. Just created me, and I basically ain't got nothing to talk about, nothing to be interested in. So why? And I'm actually, hell, I'm scared to talk to people that I don't want to just bust up in a conversation and be like, because maybe it could be just me. You know what I mean? Maybe it just could be me. You know what I mean? I could, you know what I mean? I'm looking at the people or whatever, and they might be thinking the same thing as me. Like, I feel out of place if I going over there trying to say what's up to this person, and then, because let me tell you something about that. The unknown, we fear the unknown. That's it. We fear the unknown. We definitely fear the unknown. And because we fear the unknown, we don't know how to react to it, because we've been in a condition, I would say, all our life and stuff, to where we just been divided for so long, you know what I mean? So whatever. But the question is, do I want, let me say this since I'm bringing this up, billionaire. How do I feel about being a billionaire? I done came to a point in my life, I have no problem with it. Because if I sit up here and say that I'm not worried about being a rich person and all that, I just want to know, to a degree I do, but I would be lying to y'all if I would sit up here and act like I don't want money or I don't need money. You know what I mean? Of course I want money. Everybody, our people of color, of course we want money. And if any of us sit up and tell you that we don't want a lot of money or we don't want to be rich, we'll be lying to you. Now, where it comes in at, if you ask me, am I selfish with it? No. No, I wouldn't be. No, I wouldn't. Because most of us as people of color, we came up poor. I came up poor. That's probably why you see the title of this video. As a millionaire. I forgot my own damn title I put in here. But do I want to be rich? I wouldn't mind if it's the Most High's will or whatever. I wouldn't mind. Why would I lie to myself? But the greatest joy about being rich is when you can think of other people. That's really the greatest part about it. Yeah. Yeah, that's the greatest part about it. That's the greatest part about being rich, is when you can give to somebody else, or when you have a heart. Because I always had a heart, a desire is to not just think of myself. I always had that in my spirit toward my people, that, like, what would you do with $1 million, or what would you do with, somebody asked me that in a live, and I'm going to tell y'all what I said. And I'll go ahead and put it out here. They said, one guy asked me, he said, if I gave you $10,000, what would you do with it? You know what my first words were? I said, I'll take and put it back into my community. That's what I said. And what I said, I meant what I said. He asked me, what would you do with $1 million? I told him that I would take it and put it back into my community. Immediately when he asked me that. Would I take care of myself and take care of my needs? I would, absolutely. But I told him that, and I made a promise that if I did, I would take it and share it, put it back into my community. I would take it and put it back into my community. Because that's stupid and ignorant, is to see somebody else. You remind yourself where you been. Where I can relate to waking up every day. My people in the hood, we can wake up every day and we can relate to living poor and being in the hood. You see what I'm saying? We can relate to this type of stuff. Being poor. So I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to be poor. So if the Most High is willing, if God don't come first, because we living in these terrible times now, and so much happening. You see what I'm saying? And if it be the Most High is willing, I made a video years ago when I first started on my other YouTube account. For those of you who are watching me for the first time, I had the YouTube had they removed it because I was speaking. Well, they say I was whatever, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean. But that's I'll talk about that on my other channel. But anyway, I made a video and I said I would. This is how I was thinking. Way before I even thought about a YouTube. This was like in 2005. I said our black men giving back to our black women in our black community. Those thoughts was in my mind. That's how I felt at first, because those were the things that was in my spirit and in my heart. You know what I mean? And I said I wanted to buy things and do things for our people of color. That's how I was thinking in the dream. I know that some people probably looked at a lot of my videos and probably said, this fool, this nigga's crazy. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Stuff like that. But it was evident, it was still in my heart. I don't like how our community are, you know what I mean? And so I said I wanted to do something to help fix the problems within our community. That's what I said. I remember in 2005, between 2005 and 6 and 7, I had a worry. It was a burden that I had for my people. I said, my community is in a bad crisis. That's all I can remember myself saying. And I wanted, and I'm speaking from my heart right now. I want to do something to help, or at least try to help the people in my community. That's what I said. And I honestly admit that. And what I'm speaking right now, I'm speaking from my heart. I'm speaking from everything I have. This is all the energy that I'm putting into this video. I said I would love to be able to walk up to people, share something and say, hey, look, this is something that I wanted to do. You have a good day, or whatever. That's what I wanted to do. So the things that was in my heart, I named my channel the same name after. I named it after how I felt in my heart. You see what I'm saying? You know how people take things and they say, what is the meaning of Choco sticks? What is the meaning of that? And then somebody said, well, I named myself this because this, I'm just giving an example. These things was in my heart. You see what I'm saying? So maybe I can go back and just name the video. What? My whole motive for wanting the reason, my whole reason for wanting to be rich, my whole motive, or my whole reason for wanting to be rich, my whole reason for wanting to be rich. That's what I named it. My whole reason for wanting to be rich. So, yeah, I was thinking about those things. And like I said, I wanted to do something to help. And I used to try to approach women all the way from my 30s all the way up to my late 30s. Most of the time when I done that, I got rejected. I don't understand why. I always wanted to be in a relationship, and I always wanted to be loved. You see what I'm saying? I always did. But I never could find that special person. I did not know. Maybe I wasn't ready for it. Maybe, I don't know. I tried all throughout my 30s. From 30 all the way up to 39. And I was rejected. I don't know why. Maybe God saw the reason. Maybe I don't know. It's still beyond my understanding to this day. And I'm 45. But did I say what is my reason for what is my reason? What is what is the reason why I want to be rich? What is the reason why I want to be rich? Now I'm out. And I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna talk to y'all some more about different whatever I can think of, I'm gonna bring it to the table. I'm gonna talk to y'all about it. I love y'all as my people of color. From my heart. Now, I'm gonna talk about how people can take advantage of you when you're in a good position like that, when it comes to things like money and all those different things. You have a lot of people will take advantage of you when they see that you're like that. They'll use you for certain things. And I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk some more about this here. So on that note, I'm gonna say peace and love to my people of color, and I'll see y'all later. All right, I'm out.